Ever since the start of the 2024 season, Carlos Sainz has been the main topic when it comes to the driver market. Considering that he is one of the strongest drivers on the grid and the strongest driver on the market, all the teams offered him a contract while the rest of the drivers had to wait for Sainz to decide. After months of speculation, Carlos Sainz decided to take his talents to Williams Racing from the 2025 season. When this decision was made, there was some concern for Sainz's future, as Williams is currently not a strong team. However, the Spaniard's father, Carlos Sainz Sr, has revealed why his son put his faith in Williams Racing. Williams is one of the oldest teams in Formula 1. They have won several championships during the 1990s, but have not been able to perform consistently since then. In the last decade, Williams has been one of the worst teams in F1. Last year, Williams finished 7th in the Constructors' Championship, and it looks as though they will finish around the same position this year as well. Despite this fact, Sainz Jr has decided to join the team in 2025. Here's what Sainz Sr said about his son's decision to join Williams. It wasn't an easy decision, nor a clear one. There were 3 or 4 options, and in the end, he is the one who has to decide his future, and we support him as much as possible. And that's what we've done. Williams is a project that is going up. At the end of this year, it has started to go better, and we have to hope, and we trust in it, that next year it will continue on an upward trend. Back in 2023, Williams hired James Vowles to lead the team. Since then, James has made several positive changes that supports the team's progress in the sport. James has also formed a proper structure for the technical department, so there is fluency in the process of developing the car. Carlos Sainz is another addition to the Vowles plan for the Williams team. It is speculated that Williams could make significant progress as soon as the 2026 season. Before we continue, we have some exciting news for you. We're giving away some exciting goodies from the F1 store. To participate, just head over to our community page on our social media pages and click on the giveaway link. Another factor supporting Williams' success is the Mercedes power unit. While a few teams will be switching power units after the 2025 season, Williams has decided to stay loyal to Mercedes. According to reports, Mercedes' power unit for the 2026 season has shown some promising results and could be the most powerful in the next era of Formula 1. If Williams is able to develop an aerodynamically strong car with the help of their newly structured technical department, we could even see Williams start competing for race wins soon. Carlos Sainz originally stated that he is in conversation with all 9 teams in F1 for a potential seat, excluding Ferrari of course. However, serious talks were held with only 2 or 3 teams at the most. This included Williams, Sauber and Alpine. All 3 of these teams were looking for a driver of Sainz's calibre, as he has left a positive impression on every team he has driven for, and this is exactly what his father has also said. Carlos has left a good impression on the teams he has been with his work and his know-how. The teams have improved when he has arrived, and that is what is important for a professional and what should always be demanded of him. I think that in this respect, Carlos is a serious driver and that he is very clear about where he is going. When Sainz arrived at McLaren, the team was at the bottom of the table, but in just a year, the team had achieved podium finishes and found themselves on the right trajectory for the top. Today, McLaren is leading the Constructors' Championship. Sainz joined Ferrari in 2021. The previous year was one of the worst years for Ferrari in F1 history. But when Sainz joined the team, it immediately started to show signs of improvement. In 2022, the team was challenging Verstappen and Red Bull for race wins until they faced an issue with the power unit, forcing them to tune down the power. This year, Ferrari sits at 3rd position of the Constructors' Championship and could be challenging McLaren for the title this year. Even this year, Sainz has been performing well despite Ferrari cutting ties with him to bring in Lewis Hamilton, but Sainz's father has always been by his side during this difficult time. Here's what he said. "I've always been by his side in this. It's true that this year has been a difficult one for him, where before the season started the Hamilton to Ferrari story came up, a complicated situation. As a father, I and my nephew gave him a hand. We looked at all the possible options, but my role hasn't changed in that. Naturally, with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc being announced as Ferrari's drivers lineup for the 2025 season, Carlos Sainz was left a bit hurt. but this did not slow down his performance at all. When the season started, he showed that he had the potential to be the top driver in the team. In the first half of the season, he outscored his teammate Charles Leclerc. Although he faced some bad luck in recent races, Sainz still sits in 5th place in the Drivers' Championship. His driving skills are something Williams will value in the coming years, but what is more valuable for Williams is Sainz's ability to improve an entire team. But James Vowles has warned that the 2025 season is going to be a difficult year for Williams. But this is for good reason. The team is compromising on the development for the 2025 car so it can pour more resources for the 2026 season when the new regulations are introduced. With Carlos Sainz joining the team next year, Williams could be attracting a few more sponsors, enabling them to pour additional resources into developing the 2026 car. So considering all the facts, we could see a Williams driver at the top step of the podium in the next few years. This will be partly thanks to Carlos Sainz Jr. Do you think we will see Carlos Sainz win races or even the championship with Williams Racing? Post your thoughts in the comment section below.